Krazy Kirk and the Hillbillies.
Thank you, everybody! Let me hear you say howdy. Howdy! Let me hear you say yeehaw! Yeehaw! We are so lucky to be working. We have a job. Only because you folks come and see us, and because Knott's Berry Farm cares so much about live music. So let's hear it for you guys and for Knott's Berry Farm. Make some noise out there! We didn't think it through. This is not a really good way to make a living. We should have thought that through before we got into this and decided to be professionals. I'm lucky I get to work with my best friends. This guy right here with that mandolin, Dynamite Denny. We got Animal Anders on the bass. Whistling Rick with a banjo. And let's get started. Let's start off. Let's get it going. Let's do the Foggy Mountain Breakdown. In a file. Deep inside I'm just a hog collar, y'all. Chew and cut off the style. Tell me where I start. Find that horse and cart. I'm just a country boy, and in the show, they're walking around, they can hear us over here, so if you guys could pick it up. So. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Buena Park! There's people here, I see a lot of faces, I'm seeing lots of familiar faces, I see people that I know. because they're employees that work here. I see a couple people over here that I know. That one, I know that girl, for instance, because, well, that's my daughter. I know. She's here from New York. They're from New York, and she's marrying the guy she's next to. Tony, he's from New York. He left a weird message on my phone. It was weird. It's so Italian. It was like, I got a message regarding your daughter's finger. And it was a text. It had the New York drawl in the text and everything. And then they said, I want to put a ring on it if it's all right with you. And we are so in love with this guy. Tony, we love you. He's so talented. They're both so talented. They're both fantastic singers. They're going to do a show together, Rock of Ages, on a tour. And I see some of our fans here. There's a fan that I pushed myself on at the DMV. It's at the DMV, so if you don't recognize me, I recognize you, and I go, hey, it's me! How many folks do we have here that are seeing us for the first time? First timers, thank you for checking us out. How many do we have here who've never seen us before? All right, different group that time. How many folks do we have here who have seen us at one time? You folks already know we're hillbillies. We're originally from the mountains of Santa Monica. We want to become cowboys. We're trying to get in touch with our cowboy selves. So let's do a cowboy song. Let's do Ghost Riders in the Sky.
I know cowboy going riding down one dark and windy day. Up on a ridge he rested as he went along his way. And all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire, their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. Above the field flew as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo, ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gone, their eyes are blurred, their shirts are soaked with sweat.
Ooh, gross.
He's trying hard to catch that herd, he ain't got it yet. 'Cause they got him right forever on that range up in the sky. On horses snorting fire as they follow me to cry. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo, ghost riders in the sky.
That's okay. That's understandable. We'll let them go this time. We'll let them go. We have some bad people that come here, though, so we have to keep our eye on everybody. Especially, we put them over in this little area. This is an area we keep them segregated from the rest of the audience. So you'll see them file in. The bad people will be placed over here. We have no idea what those two did. But they'll be detained from the rest of the public, and you will see certain people be escorted and sat in that area. And they will be escorted out when the law gets here. I like your boots. Those are the kind of boots, they look like they were stolen, though, I gotta be honest with you. Raise your minds just for one moment, hang with me, do this. There she was, just walking down the street singing. Wah Diddy, dum diddy. Oh, it's like we're a bunch of monks. We've all been affected by pop music, by rock and roll music. Let's do a ZZ Top song. I think this song is a great representative. That family is leaving. Now we can have a good time. They were just terrible. What a horrible baby. Good Lord, they're going left and right. Good grief, you guys. I want you to feel free. We do a long show out here, and it's a hard time to hold an audience with all the cell phones that go to the outer space and back and forth. So we are pleased to have you stick around for just a few songs, or the whole song, or the whole set, or if you just stick around for a whole song. This song is a great representation of why we're so popular with the girls. It has nothing to do with the music. It has mostly to do with mostly to do with look, and even more important, personal hygiene. What did you guys do? Oh yeah, right. Green shirt, new shoes. I don't know, I'm going to silk suit, black tie. I don't have a reason why. They come running just as fast as they can. Every girl's crazy about a short-dressed man. Gold watch, diamond ring, I ain't missing not a single thing. Cufflinks, stick pin, when I step out I'm gonna do it. They come running just as fast as they can. Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Trailer for for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of a means by no means, king of the road. 3rd boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. Old worn-out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road. I know every building on every train, and all of their children and all of their names. Every handout in every town. Every long and long when no one's around, I sing trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 scream. No phone, no food, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. 2 hours pushing broom buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road, king of the road, king of the road. Come on, Rick. Where's the Rick Telecaster guitar? I don't know when, well I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps dragging on, and the train that keeps on rolling on down to San Antonio. Train that ride, sitting cold and hard. Train that ride, sitting cold and hard. Well, that train it took my baby. It won't be for very long. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah! Let's do an Americana song. Let's do the Battle of New Orleans. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, left, right, hand, roller coaster, hand. In 1814, we took a little trip along with criminal chicks down a mine real sip. Guards, stop them! Don't let them out! Stop them, guards! Governors getting away all over the places. In 1814, we took a little trip along with criminal chicks down a mine real sip. Took a little bacon, took a little beans, and they met the blood of British in a town New Orleans. Fired our guns in the British Cup of Cotton. Wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired on smoker and they being around. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Looked down the river and I see the British come in. There must have been 100 of them beating on their drum. Up so high, made the Beatles swing. We stood beside our cotton as we did the sad thing. Fired our guns and the British kept a coming. Wasn't as all the ladies sang. Fire once more, they had it running. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, Hickory said we could take him by surprise if you didn't fire much to it. Look him in the eye. Hell, our fire, do we see the faces? Well, we opened up a squirrel gun and renegade. Fired our guns and the British kept a coming. Wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf. Well, they ran through the brines and they ran through the brambles and they ran through the woods where rabbits couldn't go. They ran so fast the hounds couldn't catch them. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. Heavy artillery preparing. 20 degrees. Anders on the cannonball bass slap. Well, now he fired his cannon down the barrel and the dance. So we ran another gator ramp. I fought another round. Hit his head a cannonball and found it him behind. When we took the powder off, the gator lost him by. He fired her guns and the British kept a coming. Wasn't as many as it was a while ago. Fired once more and they began to run. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf. Well, they ran through the brines and they ran through the rambles and they ran through the woods where rabbits couldn't go. Ran so fast the hounds couldn't catch him. Down the Mississippi to the Gulf of Mexico. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, right. Please hold it down. Please hold it down now. Please. Thank you. We gave him a note. We called it. I called him up and said, please hold it down on the last run. And it just, they got the note, but they get excited, those young people on those roller coasters. And I'm going to have to give them another call. But right now, I've got to take care of some business here. There's rumors flying about us. And let me just say this. They're not rumors. It's fact that we rock and roll every single night. And we party every day. You show us everything you got. Keep on dancing till the room gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You say you wanna go for a spin. Party's just begun, let you in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep shining, you keep shining. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. You say you might be mine for a while, looking fancy girl. eye contact with every single person in this audience, at least 4 times. Every single person, even people in the wagons. And every single one of you are expected to be at our 8 o'clock show, which we will do our theatrical version of The Devil Went Down to Georgia. It's very exciting. We use the fire, we light the fire, we get the fire up. Sometimes we get the fire too high. Once we got the fire up 40 feet up in the air just to get the excitement, but it got dangerous. Fire marshals. Singed his eyebrows, so he had to have an eyebrow transplant. It was awful, what he'd been through. But we put ourselves into it, the last show especially. The last show is actually way better than this show. We haven't done it yet, but just, you will see that for sure. But right now, let's do a bluegrass version of a Beatles song. Let's do Ticket to Ride. This should be actually it sounds like a cowboy song, don't it? Ticket to Ride.
Today, yeah. Girl, that's driving me mad. She's a-going away. Oh, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. Well, she don't care. Said that living with me bring her down, yeah. She would never be free while I was around. Oh, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She don't care. I don't know why she's riding so high. Think it's today, yeah. Girl, that's driving me mad. She's going away. Oh, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. But she don't care. My baby don't care. Everybody, we're going to get you on a train ride. We're going to get him out here with that fiddle, and he's going to be playing the Orange Blossom Special. I know a lot of people are expecting teeth. I'm seeing some people that I didn't expect that from. We got certain people that come here not for any of the music, but for the teeth. You can usually hear them out there. That was Dennis. But this is a high moment in our show where we have real music, and we have a real world-class fiddler who's going to play the Orange Blossom Special, which is a train-related song. He might even do the train thing, y'all. Dynamite did it.
That's too much gathering. Spread out. It's time for the train fund. On a different train.
Guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player also. I'm just not very good. Let me give you a little example of the problem that I've had. It's all started from my medulla. Some neurocorresponders in my cortex somehow got mixed up with which is left brain, which is right brain, left brain. It's too complex. I don't want to get medical. Hold it. Quiet, please. Thank you.
And they were.
Let me give you an example. They listened to me that time. They better. They started listening to me by the end of the night. They were afraid of me. Wait till the next roller coaster comes around and tries to interrupt my show. Let's see what happens. You'll see. Let's wait for it. Let's move on. Let's do something here. Let me give you an example of the way I used to play fiddle. First, let me check my tuning. Dennis, can I hear your A string, please? It's fine. So they brought me this set of teeth to help compensate for my problem. I believe we call this a prosthesis. Let me show you how these have improved my fiddling. All right, wait till that roller coaster comes around right now. We'll have a little fun with that. But right now, let me do a little fiddling. Let me show you what I can do as far as sound effects go. Here's the sound effect portion of the show. Here's the sound of a cow. That old cow just doesn't want to go, y'all. So I have to use my cattle driving whip. And I get right behind that cow and I go, and then the cow goes. saw me do that, boy, are they troubled right now. Now, if that cow still won't go, then I have to call the cops. And I will. Requesting backup. Requesting European cop car. If that doesn't work, we all say this. Everybody help me. Sing.